Hi, friends. Welcome to New in the Studio. My name is Lisa Schmid, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in my 20th year, which is always exciting. I am excited to show you tonight a stamp set in the annual catalog, the new annual catalog that is called Potted Geraniums. I mean, nothing says summer like red geraniums, in my opinion. Although we've got some really pretty petunias going on our deck this year, but we love the geraniums, and so I want to show you this cute stamp set. You ready? All right. So in the stamp set, there's a lot of fun little things here. So we've got flowers, we've got the pot, we've got, it looks like flowers, but it's actually leaves and more leaves, two-step, two-step, two-step. We've got a little sign, which these little words fit right into, just for you, friend, smile. The thank would fit in it, but not the you. Birthdays are reminders that life should be celebrated, reaching out with friendship and caring, here for you every step of the way, wishing you today and always for the lifetime of love you've given me. That one's for you, hon.
Thanks.
All right, and then of course we have dies. So I'm going to actually, I guess I was going to show you that, but I'm actually going to show you what I created so you can see it. So this stamp set, first off, these are the stamps. These are the stamps that are in the set, plus the words, which the words are right here, which I think I missed one on here. When I just read them, I'm like, I don't remember seeing that one, so I'll have to add that. Anyway, so you've got a little decorative background. That's a die cut. And then this is two-step stamping. So it's the two stamped right on top of each other. And then the greens, look at how pretty those are. And then the pot, there's two steps. And then the dirt, don't forget the dirt. And the little tag or little, what do we call those? It's just so cute. It's so cute. And hi, Kay. Hi, Patty. Hi, Sandy. Whew. Hey, everybody.
So, Patty, is it any cooler up at the cabin? That's
my gosh,
the real
it's
question.
so hot here.
Keep
okay,
going.
Sorry. I'm like, what? So then, and this one is die cut. So this one I die cut, and I'm going to make a card, one with die cuts, one with stamping. I'm going to do the stamping first. So this one is two-step or two layers. This is two layers. So it's just really fun. And if you pop up the little top part of the terracotta or the pot, it really makes it look like a pot. So super fun. Let's go ahead and stamp. And we are going to use our mat because it is a photopolymer stamp set. I got to think.
Hey, Carol. Hey, Diane.
I'm going to start with the pot, and we're going to work our way up. So I'm going to put the pot at the very bottom.
Diane, Lisa was in the basement so much today. She came upstairs, her hands were frozen, and she made me jump through the ceiling as she put them on my neck.
I thought you would enjoy them, sorry. So crumb cake is the whole background, is what I'm doing here on a pot, super low, so I have enough space. And then I am going to use soft suede for the next layer of the pot. So we're going to layer that right on top. There we go.
The nice thing with photopolymer is you can see right through to line them up.
That's true. It gives a nice little shadowing. And I'm going to put the dirt, the little dirt, it's so small, the little dirt in the pot. There we go. It made me laugh. I'm like, wow. But really, that's all you would see, right? Okay, now we need some leaves. So I'm going to stamp the one with the stem first so I can see what's going on. And I actually am going to use a little Post-it note so that looks like it's going in the dirt. I am using garden green for this part. Garden green. And I'm going to put it, the flowers are going to kind of go there. So I'm going to make sure that leaf is on. There we go. And the background is going to be Granny Apple. Granny Apple green.
Really the background. It's sort of the filling in.
Yeah, I suppose. It's like the filling in, but it fits perfectly.
Of course, because that's the way it's designed.
I know. It's so pretty. Look at that. Woo! It like pops. Isn't that fun? If I take that off now, it's in the pot.
Those leaves look great.
It pops in the pot.
I like it with the garden green and the granny apple.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I like the pot this way too. Okay, so now we are ready to stamp our flowers. Now, the one question I had, Dave, is should we stamp them on here or should we stamp and die cut? What do you think? We kind of need something popped up, I feel like.
This one is your stamp only, so I would stick with it.
All right, we're going to stamp only, friends. So I am using Poppy Parade, and I need just a scratch of paper because I'm going to stamp off on the one that is most solid to make it a little bit lighter. So I'm going to stamp off right there, and I'm going to put it right. That green is going to show a little bit, but that's okay. That's kind of the stem of it, right?
Yep.
And I could put one more over here, or we could just leave it like that. Thoughts? Oh, designer extraordinaire.
Stamp off.
No.
Oh, no, sorry.
This one's going right on.
Sorry, I thought you were doing the other one.
That's okay. And we can add, I have seen it with more geraniums, like right here.
I would do some more.
You would do some more.
It looks a little empty.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Post-it note again.
Or we could do our masking paper.
We could, but I didn't bring it over. So I am going to use, we'll do the background again first and stamp it off. And I really, I'm just going to get that like that. I'm wondering if that's going to look funny, but oh no, I think it's okay. We have a little bit of extra right here, but that's okay.
That's totally fine.
I'm going to leave that. All right, we'll put that right in the same spot. So we end up with the same.
That's fun, Tanya, to go say goodnight to your grandson. Tell him Pops says goodnight.
Yeah, tell him Mimi says goodnight too. Pops and Mimi. Okay, so there is our little, isn't it pretty? Little pot.
It's very pretty.
I am going to add, the last thing we're going to add is a little, I am going to pop this up.
Okay.
Or do you want me to stamp it right in here? I'm going to pop it up.
Whatever you want to do.
I want to pop it up. So we're going to stamp in Mango Melody. Yeah. Mimi and Pop say hello. Okay. And then we will die cut that out. And I have one die cut out. We're going to see if I can, I think with the photopolymer, I can probably stamp on it. And then we'll be able to stamp in it. There we go. All right. And I'm going to use the little word friend in Poppy Parade. How fun to design these colors and come up with the names. I think that'd be fun. All right. Poppy Parade. And I'm going to stamp friend right there. Okay. It's looking so cute. All right. So let's go ahead and now any part of this we could have die cut and popped up, which is also a fun thing. But Dave's right. We're doing stamping on this one, so we'll stamp only. Okay, I'm going to adhere this to my, I think I have to pop something up, Dave.
Oh, you were popping up the sign.
I am going to pop up the sign, but I'm also going to pop up this whole white.
Okay.
Okay. It's got, we got to have some depth, in my opinion, in my humble opinion.
It wasn't really depth we were avoiding. We're just trying to avoid the die cuts so that we have pure stamping.
Pure stamping. Oh, I like that. That's a nice name for it. Pure stamping. We had there was an event the other night with Stampin' Up! That some of us that had registered for it got together and stamped it together. And that was very, very fun. All right. Yep. And then, yes, I will pop this up. I do have to cut this. So we have to decide. We don't have to decide. I'm going to decide. I'm going to cut that at an angle like that. So it sits right there. Yes, and I will pop that up with a little dimensional because it is so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. I think I still have, there we go. I'm like, it's not very sticky. So we'll stick that kind of in the dirt. Are you just dying? I'm dying. I am dying how cute it is. Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay, so we are going to use our embossing folder. And Dave, what's the name of this one? You'll have to look it up.
Let me see. Which one are we doing?
It has some script on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they don't hire me. Let's call this one the some script on it. So this line, in case you don't know, this line is there so you can line up your paper if you wanted it to be perfectly straight. You would place your paper on that line, close it, feed it through, and you end up with a very pretty background. And I am going to use crumb cake as my base. So, and we'll use it on the next one too, so you don't have to look it up twice, just once.
It's not great.
It's in the annual catalog.
Nope. It's not.
He's telling me it's not. Well, if it's not, oh well. I believe it is though. All right. Isn't that so stinking cute? So cute.
Oh, is it time worn type?
Yes. Time worn type. Thank you.
All right, I just noticed it.
And if we wanted, we could put a little message here, but I think it would cover up our pot. I think I just like it like that. What do you think, Dave?
I didn't see what our option was. I was
Or
still
put
looking.
a little.
No.
Yeah. Dave doesn't like to cover up though. Use words on the front if we can avoid them. Okay.
If it's already full,
if it's already full,
and you already have a word.
Word. Okay, but here's what I think. I'm going to take Crystal Effects, Shimmery Crystal Effect. It needs something to pop, and I'm just going to kind of put some dots on the geraniums, sort of in the middles, and then we'll come back to this after it dries, after the other one. Just to give it a little bit of texture. It's got to have something. It doesn't have texture. It has texture underneath. Anyway, and that's going to give it, look at how fun. That's going to give it a little bit of shine. Okay, isn't that so cute? Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, Dave, you're up.
All right, we have lots of things going on, so
I'll
split them up over a few.
Yeah.
But first thing coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow is free shipping.
Free shipping.
Free shipping.
That's 11% savings, guys.
11% savings.
That's a big savings.
Order of $75 or more.
Mm-hmm.
You go to thestamperstudio.com, click on order products, and you will then place your order. Again, that's tomorrow, June 21st, one day only.
Yep.
Free shipping day. Like we said, big savings there.
And I sent out an email today and I said, if you order, I will send you some cards.
There you go.
As a little bonus.
So that's one. I'm going to slip in another one here because we do have our Summer Stampin' Fun, our Wednesday mornings coming up. They are from 10 to noon. Mm-hmm. They are $25 each one. Each will focus on a different thing. The one happening in 2 days is Pop-Up Magic. Do we still have space?
In 2 days, absolutely.
Okay.
Pop-Up Magic.
Sign up by tonight, so Lisa has time tomorrow to get it ready. Pop-Up Magic, or sign up for one of the ones later in the summer.
Yep.
2 in July, 2 in August, but you can see them right there. Summer Stampin' Fun, Wednesday mornings here in the studio, 10 until noon.
Yep. Sign up by tonight for the first one. Yes? Yes.
Yep.
All right. It's still really pretty. All right. I'm going to set that one aside. And we are going to make another one. And this was, I literally copied it from Terry Gaines. So I'm going to use the same color base, I almost called it craft crumb cake.
Crumb cake.
Yep, crumb cake base. That's just a half of a sheet of paper. Okay. And then we're going to start building. We are going to first, can you hear them? Ching, ching. We're going to first die cut out our pot out of the cherry cobbler, the top part of the pot, the 2 sets of flowers. I'm going to do these out of the same color. Okay.
Now, one fun thing I have to tell you is all of the dies in the Potted Geranium die set fit through the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss.
Absolutely.
So if you have the little one, these ones are going to slide through no problem.
Okay.
Of course, if you have the big one, everything fits in the big one. Yeah. But if you have the mini, these are going to fit no problem.
Thanks. Yeah. And I like both. All right. So here are our dies that we just ran through. Okay. So those are the pot and the flowers. Then we're going to run through, look at this, in garden green.
the leaves and stem.
The leaves and the stem. And I'm just going to poke out those few like that. Okay. And then we're going to run through the filler, as Dave called it, for the leaves and the stem. Magic of video, right? There
Granny
it is.
apple.
Granny apple green, thank you. And then we're going to run through on crumb cake, the little tag. How's that for magic? Good?
Little garden spike or whatever you want to call that
Yeah,
little label thing.
yep. I did forget one thing, but I'm just going to use a tissue. I want to give it a little bit more dimension. So I'm going to just kind of make the edges a little bit darker. I would normally use
Dauber.
Dauber, thank you. It's amazing. He can just see right into my brain and know what I'm thinking, which is awesome. So just to give it a little bit of kind of shadowing, maybe. Okay. Oh, just got it on there. Well, good thing I'm using a wet wipe. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing on this little top piece. Eek. I'm going to need another wet wipe to get it off my fingers. It just is going to...
Just for the record, this cherry cobbler isn't as tasty.
Ba-dum-bum. All right. You want to tell us one of your dad jokes? Can you remember any of them?
Yes.
He was listening to all these really bad dad jokes yesterday.
So, two cannibals were eating a clown. One says to the other, "Does this taste kind of funny to you?"
We really need that. All right, on this one, I die cut this and the top one, or the bottom one, these two shapes out of our stitched rectangles. I'm loving that the stitched rectangles, this also has stitches on it, so it just feels like there's a lot of things with stitches right now that go together really well. So let's go ahead and pop this on there, just like that. And then this will go on here, just like that. And then we will start building our flower. What's up? Oh, looked like you were laughing at something. Building our flower. Okay, of course I'm going to pop up the pot. And I'm going to start with the pot, but I do want to be careful because I want to tuck in this little guy. So I'm not going to want a dimensional right there. So I just have to be aware of where am I putting my dimensionals based on what I want to tuck under there. So I'm going to put on 3 like that. And we'll put that right there. Nice. And then I'm going to use my mini dimensionals and pop this up. Those are regular size. Here's my minis. And go ahead and pop this one up. I cannot even tell you this made me so happy today, this stamp set and the dies, because it's so fun to play with. It's so bright and cheery. Whether you stamp, pure stamping, I like that, I'm going to use that term. Whether you're doing pure stamping or whether you are, or whether you're using the dies, either way. But when you order a bundle, just so you remember, you do get a 10% savings on that. So that's a fun thing to get a savings. There we go. Yeah, I like popping it up because then you can see that shadow. And then I also really like just giving it a little bit of extra stuff on it. All right, now with the dies, the thing that's fun is this can sit on top. But before we do that, we do have to add our leaves. Oops, they go this way because that's this way. All right, we can do this. I can figure this out. I think it goes this way. Oh my goodness. The bigger one's on that side. So I'm going to, I see what's going on. There we go. Pudding, got it. There we are. I think that's right. Does that look right to you? Something's not right, hon. It lines up perfectly. What is wrong? I did it on the other one. I did it on this one. Let's take a look at this one and just see. Oh, okay. So that goes up right there. Okay. There we go. So our little caterpillar piece goes up. That makes sense. I am going to use, don't you hate that when you make something and then you go to make it again? You're like, I just made this. I know how to use it. I was going to use I'm going to use my glue, my multi-purpose glue just to adhere this. So I'm going to put a couple of dots, not too many. Maybe one more on the edge, like that. And I realize I put glue there, which that's not going to glue, but that's okay. I'm on top of my rubber mat, so it's going to wipe right off. And we just did this, and it goes this way. There we go. Fits right on there. And that the place where the stem or the gap in the leaf, there's a gap on both of them. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to set a block on top of it because that helps it just get secured down. All right, and on this one, we are going to do tone on tone. So these are my leaves or my flowers, and I'm going to put the same one right on top. Now, remember here, I did a different, 2 different colors, but I'm going to do the same color on top just to give it a little texture, like we said. All right, I'm going to do it on top of here. I think that just flipped. Nope. All right, so let's go ahead and, I should be putting it on this side. Don't put it on that side because then you're going to have too much glue. Just a tiny, tiny dot will do. So I am way off the screen, honey.
You are.
Thanks for letting me know.
So the other day I was thinking back.
He was thinking back.
And remember for your 32nd birthday, you told me all the different things you want to do. And I told you, there's no way we can get that done in 30 seconds.
But ha ha ha, that's another dad joke.
I think they knew.
There we go. You think they knew. I was like, what? 30-second? What? All right. And I'm going to bend. I see that this is popping up. There we go. Okay. So now we're ready to just put this in a pot, and I'm going to have this overlap that a little bit. And I think I will pop it up also. Yeah. And then I'll put the flowers on. So fun. There we go. Remember, I needed a little space in the middle, so I did leave that. And then these are going to sit right here. Oh, it's so pretty in cherry cobbler. And this one, I don't think I want to pop these up. I think I want them just to be flat. I don't know. I think popping them up would be difficult.
Well, and there's enough texture because you have the tone on tone and the 2 layers.
Correct. So
you have all that going on already.
All that and more going on. Yes. I'm going to put that on top. There we go. Look how pretty. And this I didn't glue down. I didn't glue this down, and so it's kind of popping up a little bit. But wait, we have to put our little stem, which is so cute. All right, let's see if we can find our stem here. We did make it in the in the crumb cake. Here we go. And we could do it just like this, or we can stamp on it. I think we'll stamp on it because it gives it that cute little outline. And I am going to stamp on it in crumb cake.
And use your pad.
And use my pad, thank you, because it's photopolymer. I love photopolymer. In the chat, let me know, do you like photopolymer better, or do you like the cling adhesive, which is the rubber? There we go. And in cherry cobbler, we can do friend again, or we can do just for you, or smile. How about smile? Smile. Let's do that one. The only joke I can remember is the one that's not, it's funny, but it's the kidnapping one, which doesn't sound very funny.
Right. Given our current political.
Correct. So.
Current events, probably not.
No. Anyway. All right. Now that I've got your curiosity up, let's stamp our smile in there and cherry cobbler. Darling, darling, darling. And this is going to sit right.
Ryan likes photopolymer.
You like photopolymer better? I am going to pop this up because it kind of needs to be raised, because it would be raised. It would be more in the front than the back, right?
Yep.
So we'll do that. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive here. I probably don't need it, but I'm going to anyway. And just stick that so it's in the pot.
A little more in.
A little more in?
There. Yep.
My designer says there. What do you think? It's so cute. It's so fun. So this one.
We have cute. I like the color combinations. That was the last one. But.
Photopolymer. So I just think that's really fun. I'm curious. Let's come back to this. I'm not going to touch that yet, but look at how it changed the color. That's kind of fun too.
With the crystal effects.
Yes, that it changed the color a little bit. They're both beautiful. in my opinion. They're both so pretty. This one's a little brighter, but I wonder, do you have a favorite? Of course, you could mix it too. You could stamp the leaves, die cut them out, and put them here. I just kind of did one and then the other. David Schmid, what do you have for us?
Well, like I said, there is just a ton of things going on.
Yes, there is.
One of the other things that's still going on is the BOGO sale.
Mm-hmm.
Buy one, get one half off of any of the kits.
Any of the kits.
So if you go to thestamperstudio.com like you always do, click on order products, and then go to the kits.
Yeah.
And any of the kits that are in there until the end of the month, you can buy one, get one half off. Great way to get two of the same one. Maybe you want to do it with a friend, or you just want more of those cards, or get a couple different ones so that you can play with those. As we've said before, they're very fun, especially if you're going to stamp with beginning stampers. Has everything in there that you need. Also, they're very handy now. If you go on
I'm going
vacation,
to put it on the inside. Go ahead.
If you're going on vacation, because you can take everything with you. Sorry,
Love you.
I had the editorial comment there.
Yeah.
Lastly, coming up June 27th through the 30th is the first session of Kids Camp. Kids Camp is 4 fun mornings here in the studio with Lisa. How could it get any more fun?
I know.
It can be more fun with crafts every day, new projects, stuff they get to bring home, stamp pad, stamp set, and they get to see the chickens. What more could you ask for? Sign up at thestamperstudio.com. There's a button just for Kids Craft Camp, and you can sign up there.
Okay, friends, we had 2 chickens die.
Yeah.
Like one today and one 2 days ago, and I don't know if it's too hot or what's going on.
We've been giving them cool stuff, but yes, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that's okay. Anything else? I'm just going to add this inside because
we're back on you.
Because this little die, this one right here, I just think it's cute. So I want to use it.
It's a very
there we
cute
go.
tag.
I know, right? Oh, it's so pretty, friends. I love them. I love them both. I'm so excited. It doesn't take much, though. All right. Today is Monday, so I will plan to see you on Wednesday for... Okay,
Wonder
Sandy says they're both beautiful. Sorry, I got distracted by looking at people. Wonder Wednesday. If you have a question about either a technique or a product, a tool, I do have something in mind, but if you have something you'd like to know, please let me know, and I'd be happy to show you how to do it. So I think that's it. If you stamp something today, put it in the chat so we can... Or tomorrow, or yesterday. Put it in the chat so we can enjoy that, because it's fun to see what you guys are stamping as well. All right, friends, do take time to stamp. I know it's summer. We like to be outside, but with it so hot here in Minnesota, it was over 100 today. It says it's 95 right now. Just be inside and stamp a little bit. All right, friends, have a great evening and have a great week, and I will see you on Wednesday. Happy